Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of the Patriotic Pickup. There are some other issues that need to be taken care of. It started backfiring with me, but at least I know that the spark is there. I'm knocking a lot of stuff over. So I need to address that issue, but right now what I want to do is I want to get rid of the air conditioning system, the pump, that doohickey. Just basically, again, lightening the total weight of the truck. You know, every little bit helps as far as making it lighter, faster acceleration, and also I don't really need it. Now you may be thinking, but you live in the South, you need air conditioning in your car. No, I don't. I'm proud to announce I have my first sponsor as far as how to cool a car is concerned, and it's not new technology, and I think they've used it in vehicles for a long time, but people don't really know about it, or they don't use it for that purpose. So let me show you what I'm talking about. My new sponsor. Alright, I'm excited about this. Okay. See it? Windows. I should also probably mention that when I checked the AC in here, there was no, since it had been sitting for so long, I guess it had leaked out or somehow been removed from the truck, the coolant, not Freon, but the whatever they use nowadays, or whatever they used originally in this, I don't know. It had already leaked out or been removed, so I didn't have to worry about letting that escape or anything. That's just my little public service announcement that I'm not intentionally destroying the ozone layer to all you climate activists. Alright, I'd like to point out that sometimes you have to get creative. There wasn't a lot of room right here to get to this bolt, and I didn't want it slipping and me smashing my knuckles on there. So what I did was, fortunately enough, 13 millimeter is just about ½ an inch. So I stuck that end of the wrench onto a ratchet, and then that gave me extra leverage to be able to break it free. Anyway, I'm almost done. I've just got a few more bolts to get off to get this off. I already got most of the hoses and that thing over there. And then once I get that off, I'll bring it back. Alright, so I've got the hoses disconnected over there. I've got the metal thing that was there out, the hoses that were on top. I got the pump out. I got the brackets out that was holding the pump. And I think that's everything except for the condenser, which I'm not going to try to get that out right now. And here's all the parts that I got out. The pump and the brackets were pretty heavy, so again, like I was saying, every little bit helps as far as reducing the weight of the vehicle, especially once I'm in it. I'm adding 180, 185 pounds to it, so if I can get that much out of it, then really then there's no, it's a neutral gain slash loss slash. Anyway, I don't know if I'll eventually try to sell these on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. I don't know. I have some degreaser, like industrial strength degreaser that I just got yesterday. I'm gonna mix some up with some water and put these brackets in it just to see how well it works as far as soaking. So I'll update you on that on the next video. Now all I need to do is get a belt back on here and a shorter belt, because I took a pulley out, and that might be a problem. Where am I gonna find a shorter belt? I'm not sure where. Oh look, here's one. Okay, I'll get this one on it, and then I'll bring you back. So this might be a slight problem. I ordered this belt. It was supposed to be the right size to fit on the power steering pump, but bypass the air conditioning pump. And it's not very tight. And also the tensioner is barely tensioned. It's almost touching, oh there you go, it's almost touching the crankshaft, so I am not sure how this is going to work. So let's start it up and see. Yeah, that's a little too loose. Hi again. So obviously you could see in that video that normally a belt isn't supposed to be going like that while it's running. And I basically knew that was going to happen based on how loose it was, but I wanted to turn it on anyway. I need to go back and check the numbers, the part numbers, and then see if I can find out exactly what went wrong. It might be that I need to get a different tensioner, but I need to get a new one anyway. This one is somewhat worn out, but actually that might not be the issue. I might just need to, like I said, go back, check the part number, and see if I can get a smaller belt, see what the length of this one is, and then order one that's maybe an inch to an inch and a half shorter, and that should be enough to bring the tensioner up and make it tighter, get it away from the crankshaft. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking, if you have any advice, if you have any input. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hi everyone, it's me from the future. I checked the numbers on this belt that was too long earlier, and it was saying it's the right one to run the AC, not the power steering. So then I compared it with the belt that I had on it, and the belt that I had on it is a couple inches shorter than this one. So the one that I had on it was actually the one that was supposed to be for the power steering, not the AC. But I was using it around the AC, not the power steering. And then this longest belt here is the one that originally was on it, and it powered both the AC and the power steering. So I'm going to put the one that I took off back on, routing it around the power steering this time, and then we'll check and make sure that it's actually going to work, and then I might see about returning this one since I don't need it. Alright, I have the belt tensioner as wide open as I can get it, and I still have that much to work with to try to get that on. So this belt is a little too short for that, but the other one is too long, so I'm gonna need to find one in between, it looks like. I'm gonna keep working with this and see if I can get it on, but like I said, the tensioner, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got the tensioner all the way maxed open. So either a slightly longer belt, or I need to swap a pulley for slightly smaller or something, or a slightly smaller pulley on the tensioner, I guess. Alright, I'll go check into it after I keep working with this a little bit more. Okay, so here's the actual difference between the two. The one on the outside is the one that I tried that was too long and the tensioner wasn't putting any tension on it. The one on the inside is the one that I took off of it that I can't get it around the fan pulley that I showed in the previous clip. I have them both hooked to the same place, and I have just the larger one on the outside. So that's the difference between the two, between too small to fit and too large. Just 3 inches or so, maybe less, I don't know. Anyway, so I need to either look, since I need to replace that the tensioner pulley anyway, if they have one that has a slightly smaller wheel on it, then I can use the smaller belt and it'll fit, or I need to find a belt that's between these two in length in order to get it to fit. Thank you again for this little joining me for this little addendum to the end of the what I thought was going to be a complete video, and I'll see you next time.